Hi guys, welcome to Irish Fido. Let's go fishing. Guys, before we start fishing, I just want to show you the lake I'm fishing today. Well, it's Lough, Gowna. I'm on Tessa Shore. It's a private land. As you can see, it's a beautiful lake, fantastic spot, full of fish. I can see the fish top in there, but they're quite far. They're about 80 to 100 meters out, even closer. Lovely, fantastic spot. Water is quite high, so I'm probably gonna have to use a platform. As you can see, the amount of rain we had is just terrible. Hasn't been raining for last week, so the water actually dropped. I'm sure the water was nearly on the road, I'd say, but it dropped down a little bit. Right guys, I can't wait to start fishing. Guys, Groundbait's choice for today is G5. It's dedicated for roach and skimmers. That's what I'm going to target today. Probably, well, I'm hoping to get a few skimmers, hopefully. Maybe some hybrids, some roach. I'd say it'll be a mixed bag of fish, but we'll see what happens. So G5, part of G5 and a part of Super Cup. My favorite groundbait anyway. So it's a bit less than a half a bag of the of the Super Cup. And same amount of G5. I say that should be enough for today. Mix it dry first. I always kind of overweight the groundbait at the start. That's what I do. I'd say that should be enough. Now I'm going to set it up and I'm going to give that mix a time just to absorb all the water, and then I'll push it through the riddle. It's a 3mm riddle. I push it through it and then it should be fine to use. Now guys, I'm ready to start the session, right? All I have today is some casters, dead maggots, and I have a handful of worms. I might use them later on. I'm going to be very careful because I don't know what to expect at the start, so I'm not going to use them yet. But a few casters and a few dead maggots into the feeder every chuck. I set up 2 lines, one at 30 turns, the other one is 45 turns. Okay, it's great to have like a spare line, if you know what I mean. And I'm using only one rod today. It's a Tubertini Atrax Pro, fantastic rod. And if you don't know how to set up 2 lines using one rod, go back to my previous video, which I explain it to you, like how to do that and all that. It's very simple actually. But yeah, let's start fishing. So 2 maggots on a hook. A few casters and a few dead maggots into the mix. I'm starting fishing on a short line, which is the 30 turns. I'm not expecting to get bites straight away because it's winter time and it's not that easy to find a fish, but I'm on my own here, so if there is a few fish around, they should find me anyway. I had a little indication already, so it looks good. I had an indication, so that's a good sign anyway. Yeah, and the maggots are gone. Well, one left. As you can see, once the feeder hit the bottom, I just put the rod on the rest, and I'm just letting the braid sink itself, just so I can watch the tip, because I don't want to be missing bites. I think we have a first fish. I think it might be roach. Yes. Small roach, maybe 60 grams or something. And we have another fish. Another roach. Guys, a few words about the rod I'm using today and the setup and the whole lot. I'm using Atrax Pro. It's from Tubertini. It's a 12 foot, which is 3.6 meter length, and it's up to 50 gram casting weight. The rod is medium light action. I got that rod from Santa this year for Christmas. Thank you very much, my wife. What can I say about the rod? I have to say, well, first of all, let's say how much was it, right? Um, €85 for the rod, okay? And it comes with 4 tips. Half ounce, 3/4, 1 ounce, and 1.5. Okay, I think it's brilliant. It's a great price for the rod you get. Okay, now as you can see, Atrax Pro. It's a newer model of the Atrax. Okay, um, it's just change of design and stuff like that, and the handle is a little bit changed, but not a lot. Now, show you. Now that's the handle, Tubertini. Tubertini Atrax Pro. Lovely rod, fantastic. For the price, you can't get any better than that. Now the tip I'm using today, it's actually one of those hybrid tips from Tomasz Drewniak. As you can see, they're hybrid tips. They're carbon. They're made from carbon all the way up to here, and then the last 15 centimeter it's made from glass. Okay, which is very sensitive tip. Now that rod, I think it's perfect. Like, I like this type of rods because they're quite soft. Okay, and especially in the winter time when you hook the bigger fish and your hookland is quite light, let's say it's light, and you hook a bigger fish, you have that extra comfort. Okay, because the rod is soft, and I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect rod. Now I matched that rod with Tubertini reel. It's a Ryobi Toda. Ryobi makes the reel for Tubertini. As you can see, it says Ryobi here, and this side it says Tubertini. It's a 6,500 reel. Great job. I think I paid €65 for that reel about, Jesus, five or 6 years ago. Still going, no problem. I think it's a 0.12. I'm not sure now. A 0.12 8 pulls Groundbait, and I have a shock leader. It's a 2 lens rod of the shock leader. Helicopter rig, 70 centimeter hook length. Very simple. Now the rod, it says it's up to 50 gram casting weight, right? As you can see, I'm using a 45 gram feeder. Wonder would you be able to see it? 45 gram feeder, full of groundbait. I think it's well over 50 gram, and when I'm casting, I can't say that rod is overloaded, if you know what I'm saying. So I'd say it's easy, like 55 grams, and there's no bother to it. Now I actually bought another one. This one is 12 foot, and I bought another one which is 11 foot. It was actually on offer. 60 euro, sorry, 60 euro for the rod. 4 tips. You can't get any better than that. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not sponsored by Tubertini or anything like that, okay? But I have to say it's a good rod. For the price you get, can't get any better than that. I can't see the reason why would I pay 400 euro for the rod or something like that. You just pay for the brand, for make, for the name, that's all. you can get 4 rods instead of buying one for €400. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's go back fishing. Quick update, guys. Fishing for about 20 minutes and I have 7 or 8 fish and I missed a few bites, so it's not too bad. All I'm getting is just roach, but it's still nice to be out and getting a few bites anyway. They're not massive, they're about 50 to 100 grams each, but I'm hoping to get them skimmers later on. Hopefully bigger fish will move in. So that's fishing. I never know. All we can do is try. And there it is, another fish, another roach, I'd say. I have to say this rod it's perfect for the style of fishing. Like, you can wind up quick enough. You see, as you can see, oh, there was a pike chasing the roach. As you can see, you can wind it off quick, those little fish, and there's no problem. You're not going to lose it because the rod, it's a medium light action, so it gives you an extra comfort while you play with the fish, like, if you know what I mean. I don't like stiff rods and fast action, like hard rods or whatever you call them. I like medium light action rods. They're still great for casting, no problem. And yeah, you have that extra comfort while you play with the fish. Especially in the winter, like, I think it's very important because, like, especially in the winter when you use, let's say, well, I do use shock leader today, but like normally in the winter time I don't use shock leader, and it's great to have a soft rod. And there you go, another fish. I have to be quite fast because there's a pike sitting up there. Yeah, bastard. And it's a first hybrid. I don't know, did you see it? He was chasing that hybrid. That's not good. Like, this spot, it's a fishing paradise, to be honest. You get everything here. You can come for coarse fishing, you can do pike fishing, whatever you like. It's great. And another fish, another roach, I'd say. There you go. And I'm still fishing a 30 tons line, as I'm still getting bites. There's no point to change that line. I think the depth is good enough for skimmers and hybrids, because 45 gram feeder, it's sinking 8 seconds, so I think it's good enough depth for skimmers and hybrids. I'm going to fish that line for another half an hour or so, and then if I don't get any bonus fish, I might go further out to that 45 tons line. Well, to be honest, it's actually the same depth, but maybe there is a different in the bottom or something, or whatever. Well, it's worth to try it anyway and see. So yeah, another half an hour, and then I'll probably swap the line. And another fish. I have to be quick because there's a pike. He's still there, he didn't give up. It's another roach. He's still there, he's about 10 or 12 meters out. And it's a big enough pike, to be honest. Fantastic place. Like, this loch is full of fish. Whether you want to come for coarse fishing or pike fishing, it's great. There's a B&B just up there. It's about 200 meters from the shoreline, so it's close enough. And I know a lot of anglers are coming here, especially during the summertime, and around September, when the fishing is great. This place could be very busy, but the thing is, like, you can't just come and fishing without letting them know, because it's a private property, and you have to talk to the owners and make sure you can come. You can always stay in the B&B for a couple of days or a week or something. Now, I give you I'm going to put a link into the comment. It'll be in the first comment there below the video on the YouTube, with information. If you would like to come and stay in a B&B or something like that, you can always go and check it. I think it's a great angling spot, like, to be honest. Lovely. And another fish. And I think it's another roach. This one is much nicer. It's about 150 gram. Lovely roach. This is actually roach. But it's a lovely roach. I'd say about 300 grams. Oh. Beautiful fish. Guys, I've decided to check that long line, okay? Because all I'm getting is just roach. I got two hybrids out of that short line, but it's mostly roach anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck it back out. Unclip that line, and that's all. We have 45 tons line now. As I said, if you don't know if you don't know how to set it up, 2 lines on the one rod, go back to my previous video. It's actually very simple, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the feeders. I'm going to put bigger feeder on it, just to put a little bit more bait into the swim at the start. And then probably after 5 casts, I'm going to go back to the medium size feeder. So same again, 2 maggots. A pinch of chopped worms. And that's it. So this is 45 turns line. Maybe we get better stand fish over there, I don't know, but it's worth to try it and see if that's going to work or not. All I can say about those 2 lines is that the bottom is a little bit different, because on the short line I could say there's a gravel on the bottom or something like that, a few stones, quite hard bottom, okay. And on that 45 turns line, it's very soft. It looks like it's muddy. So that's the difference in between those 2 lines. Like the depth is still the same. So 5 chalks within, let's say, less than 10 minutes. Just to put a bit of bait in there, let the fish know I'm there. And then I'm gonna swap into the smaller feeder. That's the plan. And I think we have a roach. That's it. Small roach. And we have another fish, another roach. But it's great, like it's solid, full of fish. Another roach. I'm gonna fish that line for about 45 minutes to an hour, and just to see if I can get better stand fish. If not, I'm probably gonna come back to the short line. That's the plan is. Well guys, that's it for today. I did try both line and there was no different, to be honest. There was no skimmers. I didn't really get any bonus fish. Well, I have 2 hybrids, so it's not too bad, but I was hoping to get a few skimmers today. Unfortunately, they didn't show up, but I got plenty of fish. I got over 50 fish altogether. Some nice roach, there's 2 hybrids, and a couple of perch. I'll show you the fish I got today. Now as you can see, it's over 50 fish. I'd say it's about 5 kilo, easy, should be. That's the hybrid. That's the hybrids there. Oh, that's the roach. Some roach are really nice, like up to 300 grams. Look at those fish. Yeah, I'd say it is about 5 kilo. Let's put them back. Well guys, that's it for today. I'm already in the van, packed up, ready to go home. Few words, right? What can I say? Fishing was great. I didn't get any bonus really fish, to be honest, as I was hoping to get a few skimmers today, but they didn't show up. But I got a few nice roach, up to 300 grams. I had one hybrid about 400 easy, and then another one about 200. I got over 50 fish altogether, so it was a great session anyway. Great session, great to be out. And what can I say about the rod? I love it, to be honest. I like that rod, and I already have 3 of them, okay? Because I think for the money you pay, you can't get any better than that. So I got 3 of them. Yeah, well, and that's it really. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe my channel, and I will see you next time.